Canyon Rifle Range just outside of Hot Sulphur Springs, Colorado. This is my favorite rifle range in the state of Colorado. It's public, it's free, and as you can see, you can park your vehicle right next to the range. I'm here to sight in my hunting rifles that I'll be using this year, but I'm going to start things off with my brand new Marlin Model 60 22 semi-automatic. I'm warming up with the 22 and I already made an observation. American Eagle by Federal, Walmart, 22 long rifle, absolute junk. Fired about 10 rounds. After I put the first round in, every round got jammed. I switched over to Winchester, my old standby, also from Walmart. Perfect every time. All right, the Winchester Model 70 7mm Rem Mag. It's my elk hunting rifle. I'll be using it for first rifle next month. Let's get going. Let's talk about shooting range safety for a minute. I grew up as a hunter. My dad was a hunter. He taught me how to hunt. I actually had a hunting class in 5th grade in Pennsylvania in my public school put on by the Pennsylvania State Game Commission. One of the first things I learned about hunting and shooting safety is that you should treat every weapon as if it's loaded, and that you should assume that every weapon could somehow mysteriously load itself. Having said that, I'm going to recommend that you never walk in front of the barrel of the gun. Again, even if you know that it's unloaded, just assume that somehow the gun could mysteriously load itself, or maybe you're at the range with somebody and your friend, your family member pops another round into the chamber. I'm going to avoid walking in front of that barrel. And lastly, you don't ever point your gun at something you don't intend to shoot. I'm pointing my gun at targets. I'm pointing my gun at animals that I'm trying to harvest in the field. I'm never going to point my gun at another person unless it's in a self-defense situation. I'm not going to point it at a car, at a house, at a highway. Following these simple rules are going to assure that I don't ever have an accident at the range, and I'm not ever going to accidentally shoot another person. You also want to look at the bottom of each cartridge before you put it into the chamber. You need to make sure that it's the right size for your weapon. Now, I'm alone at this shooting lane today. The nearest shooter's a good 50 to 100 yards that way in another lane. But if I'm with other people, friends or family, or if people are waiting in line, I'm going to take my gun out and set it down on the bench before I go down range. I also think it's a good idea to be comfortable at the range. For me, I can't have a guy breathing down my neck. I can't have people waiting in line. You know, about 30-40 minutes from my house, there's the Cherry Creek shooting range. Everybody from the city of Denver goes shooting there. It's like $22 to go shoot a gun. I'm done at the range today. I hope you enjoyed the sights and the sounds of shooting the rifles. Be safe out there. And until next time, this is the Rocky Mountain Meat Hunter saying praise the Lord.